Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in to another week in review. I'm Jesse Lopez with Birdie Properties, and I'm glad to be able to bring this information to you, and hopefully it brings some clarity and situational awareness as to what's going on in the market, right? So let's go ahead and jump right in. This week we're covering the numbers from April 2nd to April 8th, and you're going to see that there is a slight change in the numbers. However, my opinion is that it's not that big of a deal, right? So this past week we had a total of 931 homes go on the market. So these are new listings that just got put on the market. It is 39 listings less than last week. However, 39 listings, it's not that big a deal, right? So let me make my point here. I call a lot of expireds in the morning and I talk to them. Expireds are people who put their home on the market and it didn't sell. And I noticed that there was a significant amount of withdrawals, right? So that means that people took their home off the market. And I believe, this is just my belief, that a lot of people are doing this because of the pandemic, right? So this is purely based on emotions, not on data, not on facts of what the market is doing, because the market is still running pretty strong in San Antonio. People are still needing to buy homes. I mean, I'm working with several home buyers and I'm also working with several home sellers who are selling their homes. So I know that's still there, right? Like people still need to do that. So out of the homes that were on the market, there was a total of 771 homes that had a price change, right? And a price change, to give you kind of a look behind the scenes, there's 4 things that sell a house, right? The first thing is location. Can't really do anything about that. Second one is condition and presentation, and also access. The third thing is terms, who pays what and how much. And then the last thing is marketing. So price changes occur sometimes, and this is what people's go-to usually is. And when I say people, I'm talking about listing agents. Their go-to is, hey, let's just change the price. It could be that, may not be that, but 771 agents and their clients decided to make a price change. That's an increase of 34, which, I mean, it could mean a lot of things. I mean, you could speculate that it just means the market's starting to depreciate, which I don't believe is the case. Sometimes I think agents just overprice product, right? But anyway, there was 777 price changes to current listings on the market. Now here's the good stuff. How many homes sold last week, right? There was a total of 771 properties that sold, and it's only 35 less than last week. Excuse me. So 35 is not that big of a deal, right? I don't think so, because if you look at the number of homes, new homes, there was 39 less that came on the market and 35 less that sold. So it's kind of an even trade, right? I don't think we're still in a good position. 771 families sold their home. Let that sink in for you, or let that sink in. If you're thinking about selling a home, 771 people did it last week alone. Why not you, right? Enough of that. So out of the expireds, and this number is wrong, it was not 181 expireds. That was last week. I just goofed up and didn't change it, right? There was 60 properties that expired. That means they put them on the market, they didn't sell, the listing agreement expired. That's a 121 less expireds this week, right? Again, people are positioning their homes to sell. You know, they're getting a little bit of a dose of reality, and maybe bringing down the prices to fit the market, right? But only 60 properties or 60 transactions expired. And then the last one is how many properties actually are in pending, or what we call escrow. There's 608 last week properties that were in escrow, and that's a a reduction of 196 properties. So last week there was 196 more. This week is only 608. Again, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think at this point, most of what's going on in the market is not based on data. It's not based on need. It is based on emotion. Like, people are scared about the pandemic, and rightfully so. Like, sellers are saying, because I talk to sellers every day, sellers are saying, well, I'm gonna just hold back till this pandemic rolls over, right? I don't want people in my property. And rightfully so. These are concerns that are valid, and I'm not discounting. I'm just saying that maybe you need an alternative, right? If you've ever seen a virtual tour, if you haven't, go to my YouTube channel and you can see a virtual tour. I did a virtual open house. This gives you the ability to market your home without having people come into your home, right? I mean, think about that. Technology is that good where you can market your home and nobody even steps foot in it, right? I can do that for you. I mean, I do that for all my listings, whether it's $100,000 listing or $1 million listing. That's what I do, just because it's more convenient. People can look through it and decide, yeah or no, I want to go see it, or I don't want to go see it. Only the people who are absolutely serious about buying your home will get into your home. That's just how I operate. And so it'll reduce the amount of people that come into your home, but it also increases the exposure because more people it's readily accessible. They can watch it from their home, from their sofa, from their dining room table, wherever. But anyway, the market has been still, again, steadily climbing. There's a marginal decrease in homes that are listed, a marginal decrease in homes that are sold. I believe if we start seeing 200 less homes, then I'd be like, okay, now we're starting to see a change. But 35, that's nothing to sneeze at, right? And then here's where the rubber meets the road, right? How much are these homes selling for? So the average home sale price this past week is $290,267. That's an increase of $4,700. So again, like I told you, all the economists that I listen to and that I research, none of them are saying that home prices are decreasing yet, right? They may. We don't know. We don't have a crystal ball. We can't tell the future. However, at this point in time, they are not decreasing. So if you're thinking about selling a home, let's talk. If you're thinking about reducing the amount of exposure you have to people coming in your home, let's talk, right? This is the best time. And while everybody's pulling their home off the not everybody, that was an overstatement. While people are pulling their home off the market, that means less competition for you. This will pass. The pandemic will pass. And guess what? When it does, the reports are that real estate is going to go through the roof because the need's still there. The inventory is short, and people still need to buy a home. So why not be in the position where you can immediately sell your home for top dollar, right? That's a discussion you want to have. Hey, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, send me a smoke signal, whatever it is, right? Alrighty, guys. Well, sorry it was a late weekend review. It's already evening, so hopefully you'll see this tonight, tomorrow morning. I thank you for tuning in. If you're thinking about selling a home, please give me a call. I'll show you how we can do it, minimizing the risk to you and your family. All right, because safety is first, right? And whether you're buying homes or selling homes, whatever it is in this crazy market, remember, everybody deserves results that'll move them. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.